Welcome to the road least traveled. My name is Suli and I'm your host. In this podcast, I share with you what I've learned in my journey of spiritual awakening, and I hope that it helps you in yours. So stay with me. Let's figure this thing out together. Are you too trusting and being taken advantage of? What if I said you can overcome this without having to change yourself? Because being trusting, generous, and kind are good qualities that you don't want to lose. And yet, those are the very qualities that create one disappointment after another. And you're so tired of it. You're so tired of being a nice person. If you think you're too naive and trusting, you have three choices, okay? Which path you take will either make you a lifelong doormat, a cynic with a really miserable life, or a balanced person who can get the best out of every situation. There are many losers out there looking for a kind and generous person like you to take advantage of. I mean, I learned it in the really hard way, but I refused to change and I refused to be cynical. And time and again, I got taken for a ride. So that's why I want to share with you a very simple way to remain as you are. Keep being trusting, keep being kind and generous, and still protect yourself from these grifters. One is to love yourself more. This is something I can't tell you how to do. It's a very long process and it's very personal, but I can tell you how to start. It's to acknowledge that you don't really love yourself enough. Now, I can hear your little ego disagreeing with me. What do you mean I don't love myself? Are you insulting me, looking down on me? No, I'm not looking down on you. If you think your kindness and compassion are being walked all over, then I'm here to tell you that perhaps it's because you don't love yourself enough. What else can it be? That is the reason others see you as a cash cow or a doormat. These people are very good at sniffing you out. Don't underestimate them. So acknowledge that you need to love yourself more. Write down all the times that you were taken for a ride and examine your part in it. How did you encourage it? I'm not victim blaming. I'm doing this for your benefit, okay? For example, if someone came to do your yard work, you pay them, right? It's an exchange of money for work done. But do you also offer them tea and cakes? Do you engage in small talk? Not everyone is nice like you know. I've made this kind of mistake so many times, and I discovered that some people just don't deserve tea and crumpets. Pay them, and that's it. Too bad, people are not the way you want them to be. And they're not likely to behave better by seeing your good example. If you think, oh, if I'm nice to them, then they'll be nice back to me. No, some people just take advantage because that's the whole point of sniffing out a nice person. They'll just see you as an easy pushover. So you have to protect yourself, not by being cynical or suspicious, but by loving yourself more. Loving yourself more just means that you're less nice to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Make people deserve you. I'm sorry if it sounds calculative, but it takes time to know a person. After a while, when you're a bit more comfortable, then you can serve him homemade cookies. He'll appreciate it even more if you hold back. That's just human nature. And it doesn't mean that you're unkind. It means you look after the number one person in your life. And everyone will respect that. If they don't, they'll just go find another sucker. You'll see the back of them soon enough. Path number 2, being cynical. Cynics are people who are suspicious of everyone. Everyone seems to be out to get them. Look, there are 8 billion people on Earth. Is every one of them out to get you? No, some people are out to get you. So being cynical is being overprotective of yourself to an extent where you don't even get to enjoy the relationships that you can have with genuinely good people who uplift you, who inspire you, and with whom you can grow. Sure, cynicism protects us from disappointment and harm, but it also stunts our growth. I know you already know that. Path number 3, liberation from being a doormat or a cynic. Look at the world for what it is, rather than what you want or hope it to be. Look at it without judgment, without emotions. That way you see people for exactly who they are without any negative or positive feelings. It's just who they are. They're entitled to it. But you can choose not to interact with them. You can't possibly be suspicious of all 8 billion people now, can you? And you can't trust all of them either. That's why you have to be discerning. Cynicism is being suspicious of everyone, but being discerning is seeing them for who they really are and choosing not to engage. This frees you to engage with people who are genuine. You don't have to change a thing about yourself. Do not change a thing about yourself. You just have to be more discerning. So, will you feel bad that you weren't more friendly to someone you don't know well? Did they really intend to cheat you? Did you misjudge them? Well, it's not the end, is it? Just approach it one step at a time and you'll soon find out. While getting to know them, don't hope. Don't project good qualities onto them. Those are your fantasies, and it's not necessarily their qualities. To see them clearly, all you have to do is to stop hoping and assuming that they're honest people. It doesn't mean that you're mean spirited or cynical. It means you're cautious while still giving them a chance. And you'll either develop a great relationship with them or you'd cut your losses while they're still small. The truth always comes out one way or another, and most of the time in unexpected places from unexpected sources. So don't worry, the truth always finds itself to you if you're an honest person. But you need to be patient. It'll come to you. Ta-ta for now. See you soon. Thank you for listening. If you found this of value, please follow and share it.